Have you ever stopped to consider the immense power of mental rehearsal in shaping your success as a trader? Today's presentation, I'm really excited to share this, is on the role of mental rehearsal in trading. We're going to talk about what mental rehearsal is, how to use it, how to access your subconscious mind too for long-term trading success. Now let's dive in. I hope you enjoy the presentation today. So have you ever used mental rehearsal or visualization as a trader? Now, I'm sure you understand that your mental approach can make or break your performance. Mental rehearsal, visualization are two techniques that can be game changers in how you handle the pressure of trading and how you perform. Now let's explore what they are and how they can elevate your trading performance, mindset, and results. So mental rehearsal involves practicing trading scenarios in your mind before they can occur in real life. So think of it as a mental run. So various trading situations such as executing a trade or dealing with market volatility or even responding to unexpected news. You'll prepare yourself to handle these situations with greater ease when and if they actually happen. This process involves running through the steps that you would take and envision and imagining the outcomes. Now, this is going to help you in forming a clear plan and boosting confidence as well. So, for example, before you even place a trade, you could mentally rehearse how you're going to react if the market takes a sudden downturn or it shifts. You can visualize every action from, say, adjusting your stop loss to deciding confidently whether to hold or to exit. Now, what's important here is to really bring in the feelings and the emotions too. You're feeling calm, you're in control, you're composed. Now, this way, when you're faced with a real market challenge, your responses become more instinctive and a lot less stressful. So visualization, on the other hand, is about creating real good mental images of successful, good trading performance and even the outcomes. So it's about seeing a movie, if you like, in your mind when you're the trader achieving your goals, how you're performing. Now, have fun with this as well. I've been practicing visualization for over 10 years now. And for me personally, in my life, in business, professionally, and in my personal life, it has made such an amazing impact. So highly recommend that you practice visualization or mental rehearsal. Now, the technique of visualization involves imagining sort of every detail. And what you can do is you can just almost either see yourself as a third person or you can be in your body, whatever feels right for you. Now, one of the things about visualization is trying to bring in all of your senses. And so what do I mean by this? Well, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? Even what you can taste and smell. The more senses that you bring into visualization, the more powerful it is. But the most important one is emotions and feelings. So when you visualize successful performance, you're creating a mental blueprint of your success. The more that you do this, it's about repetition. It's about consistency here. So if you, say, for instance, envision yourself executing trades, sticking to your plan, being able to handle any market volatility with composure, you're mentally rehearsing the behaviors and the reactions that are going to lead you to actual success. So why is mental rehearsal and visualization so important for traders? Well, it's not just so important for traders, but I feel that everybody in life should be practicing visualization or mental rehearsal. There are so many different benefits. Now, for you as traders, it's going to help you to improve your decision making. It's going to increase your confidence. It's going to boost your energy and your frequency. It will help to reduce stress. It's going to help you to manage challenges better. So there are so many benefits to mental rehearsal and visualization. And it's really going to help to lift your mood as well. When you imagine yourself, if you want to imagine you're achieving your long-term goal even, just seeing yourself when you've achieved what you want, This is really going to lift your mood and energy. And I cannot state enough how good this is going to be for your health and well-being too. So let's look at how mental rehearsal can really transform your trading performance. It's going to reduce stress. It's going to improve your decision making. It's going to help you to achieve your goals better, quicker, faster, potentially. Visualizing different sort of scenarios. So say, for instance, where potentially you're facing losses or gains, you prepare yourself to handle these emotions with composure, because we know as traders that even with wins, there can be emotions such as excitement, overconfidence, and euphoria. And this can also be detrimental to performance and outcome. So you may want to visualize yourself, even in a series of wins and a great day or a great week, you're calm, you're composed, you're treating trading as a business, and you're staying on track. Now, you can celebrate away from trading, away from the screens, of course, but whilst you're in trading, you have to just have a balanced amount of emotions. So you can mentally prepare, you can just see yourself having a great week or a great day. You're feeling calm, you're composed, you're continuing to make the right decisions. So, in summary, you can mentally rehearse or visualize any scenario that you wish, even your long-term goals, as mentioned before. It's really going to help to reduce stress because it prepares you mentally. And it really increases your mood. Now, another benefit is mental rehearsal or visualization can really help you to stay on track with your goals. It can help you to reinforce your focus, your concentration. It's going to make you feel more motivated too. Now, this mental rehearsal is going to sharpen your focus. It's going to help you to become a better trader, because your mind is sharp, you're making better decisions. It's like having a mental map that keeps you on track. Now, another thing is it helps or can help with reducing stress. When you are better equipped by having these scenarios, you're better equipped to face challenges and manage emotions better. It's going to help you to improve your decisions, to stay on track with your trading plan, and so much more. Now, let's talk about creating a positive mental image. Now, so many traders, not just traders, but people, imagine the worst. Even things that haven't even happened, it's almost like it's a default, it's a program. Now, you can start to challenge this and change this. So there's a lot of traders who wake up in the morning and they've got that pit in their stomach and they're imagining the worst case scenario. What's that going to do? What's the outcome going to be of that trading day? Probably not good. So instead of focusing on the worst case scenario, focus on creating positive mental images here. It is powerful. There are so many people around the world, professional sports people around the world use visualization and mental rehearsal. And a lot of them say it is the one thing that helps them succeed. To achieve that Olympic gold, it is mental rehearsal over and over again. So you can really start to create and attain positive imagery scenarios. The more you do this, it's going to start to change and shift your mindset and the brain waves. It's really, really powerful. So there are many things that you can do. You can imagine different scenarios. You can visualize when you've achieved your long-term goal. The more that you bring into this in regards to your senses, really sharp images, really strong emotions, it becomes more powerful. So whatever feels right for you. Now, you may want to do one visualization or the best case scenario around something for 21 days. And then as you start to progress, you may want to increase that. You may want to add to it, whatever feels right for you. Now, have fun with this as well. It doesn't need to feel overwhelming or hard. It can really be joyful visualization and mental rehearsal. So, regular practice. Now, if you visualize or you practice mental rehearsal, how often do you use this? Daily, weekly, or just when you feel that you need it? Now, Regular practice is one of the key areas here. It's about consistency. Now, my suggestion would be to set aside time each day to visualize. Go over the scenarios or one scenario. Really remember, bring in the emotions, but they should naturally come in anyway. But it's about having a consistent practice, and it's really going to reinforce good mental habits and responses to market conditions and so much more. So even if you do 10 minutes of visualization a day or mental rehearsal, you're going to see a significant improvement, not just in trading, but potentially in all areas of your life. So here's another suggestion. If you want, you can combine visualization with other techniques. So say, for instance, in hypnosis, when I see clients, one of the techniques that I use is called future pace. So there are some clients where I project them into the future and I guide them. I bring their emotions in, the visuals. It is so, so powerful because they're in a place where their subconscious mind is open and more receptive. And then they've got the mental imagery and emotions. It is such a powerful technique. So what you could do is you can practice mindfulness or meditation or even breath work or hypnosis. And then what you can do is, whilst you're in that state of calm, this is a place where your conscious part of your mind is more relaxed. Your subconscious is more open and, to suggestions. Then what you can do is you bring in the images, the feelings, the emotions. Is powerful. And it's such a good combination. So if you want, you can practice some of these techniques and combine it with visualization. Now, again, repetition is key here. If you do it, say, once every 3 months, of course, there may be a difference, but it's not as strong if you do it every day or even a few times every week. So visualization is going to be your secret weapon for turning uncertainty and stress into confidence and self-belief. Now, these techniques not only prepare your mind for success, but also improve your trading performance under pressure. Let's go through the steps for effective mental rehearsal and visualization and how you can integrate them in your everyday life. So to start with, begin by finding a comfortable place where you're relaxed, where you're not going to be disturbed. Now, my suggestion is not to do it, obviously, while you're trading or in front of the charts. Make sure that you just are in a space where you can relax and just sit comfortably or even lay down. Now, what you can do then is just focus on your breath. Practice deep breathing or muscle relaxation. Feel your mind and body relaxing. Say to yourself, I'm calm. Say to yourself in your mind, I'm relaxing more and more. This is going to guide yourself down into a more relaxed space. Now, once you're in a place of real relaxation by using your breath or just saying to yourself, I'm relaxing, I'm calm, what you can do then is find yourself visualizing a clear direction. So if there's something specific that you want to focus on or achieve, then you can see yourself as already achieving it. Now, one of the powerful things about visualization as well is when you focus on it already happening, if you like, in the present, you've already achieved it, you've already gained it, you're already that person. It becomes very, very powerful. So what you could do is, if you're focusing on you've achieved your long-term goal, see yourself. Who's around you? What have you achieved? Have you bought a new home? Anything. Have fun and joy with this. Anything is possible. The only limitations in our life are the ones in our mind, and that's a fact. So when you do this, again, bring in the feelings, the emotions, how proud you are of yourself, how far you've come. So the more you do this, it's like driving a car. The more you do this, the more you'll find that as soon as you close your eyes, those images will be there immediately. And I know from personal experience, sometimes when I close my eyes, I'm in that other place. But anyway, that's that's my journey. So have fun with this. And if you want to focus on, say, for instance, your trading performance, what you're going to do is you're going to either be in your body or look at yourself as if you're a third person and see how well you're performing as a trader. So the more detailed scenes you can get, the more stronger your emotions, the more effective the outcome is going to be. Now, as I've mentioned before, repetition. Repetition is key. So it is vital for reinforcing these mental patterns and building confidence. So, say for instance, professional athlete, they're not going to just visualize themselves winning the gold Olympic medal once. They are going to do it every single day. And so my suggestion is make that time for yourself, even if it's 10 minutes. There are some people who like to do longer, and that's absolutely fine. If you've got more time, then that's great. But whatever time you've got in that day, take that time out. One of the best times for our subconscious mind when it's more active is nighttime. So that's why I'm in my courses, my members, they listen to the audios at nighttime because the subconscious mind is more open. So highly recommend to do guided imagery or visualization if you can, also at nighttime. So that's very powerful. What you could also do as well is something that I've recommended to clients is you can record your voice and guide yourself, almost like a guided visualization. So you can listen to it and it's guiding you through the scenarios, how you're feeling. What this is going to do is it's really going to reinforce it with your subconscious mind as well. So that's one of the suggestions. Now, I'm sure I don't need to mention this, but ensure that your visualizations are very positive and that they make you feel good. If there's a visualization that you're doing or images and it's not making you feel good, you need to change that. But I'm sure I don't need to mention that. So make sure that when you visualize that it's making you feel good, that it's raising your frequency, it's raising your energy, it's helping you to feel inspired, motivated, it's building more confidence. It has to serve you well and support you well. So that's one recommendation or tip, but I'm sure you already know that. And what you can also do is record and review your visualizations in a journal. It doesn't have to be a trading journal. It can just be a journal where you actually start to see the progress and the changes within you and within your life. Now, what this is going to do, this is just going to build more confidence and certainty. It's going to help you to know that your visualization practice or your mental rehearsal is working, because it will. So just jot down some key elements of what you visualize, perhaps the outcomes and the changes that you've seen along the way. I think it's really going to help. What you can also do as well, if you want, is you can combine visualization with physical activities like breathing exercises or even yoga or walking. So when I used to go on my walks, of course, I like to be in the present moment, but there were times where it was a time where I used to just almost visualize certain images and so forth. We can do both at the same time, of course. So yeah, it's something to just think about. If you want to combine, when you're walking in nature, you can just think about how, your long-term goals or things like that. It's just a suggestion. So now I'm going to talk about some case studies, which are, by the way, fictional, but I want you to just really understand how powerful mental rehearsal and visualization are. So we've got a trader, his name's Alex, and he faced this challenge head on by bringing visualization into his daily routine. Alex was a trader who was very experienced, but he struggled with performance anxiety. He found that anxiety was significantly affecting his overall performance. So he began to address this and take control. And he would mentally rehearse himself handling stressful situations with composure, riding through the market confident and composed. Every day he would set aside time to imagine himself in market volatility or really challenging trading situations, and just really riding through this with a sense of calm. Now, Alex visualized not only the technical aspects, but also his emotional responses. The results? Remarkable. Over time, Alex found that his anxiety levels had gone. They'd reduced significantly. He was more calm, he was more composed, he was making better decisions. This is one example of how visualization and mental rehearsal can really, really have such a positive impact. So we have come to the end of the presentation. This is an area that I'm really passionate about, and it's because it has changed my life. And I've worked with many clients who have seen remarkable results through visualization as well. So my suggestion is to all of you, please start practicing mental rehearsal or visualization. It is not only going to change your trading performance and results, but it's going to change your life. Now, if you have any questions or you like the video, please comment, please ask me anything, and I'd be more than happy to support you and to help you. But really start today. Don't wait. It's such a powerful technique. Thank you.